How y'all doing today?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
What do you think? Go ahead.
Narrative this year has really been like the spring culture changing in the second year and everyone getting more comfortable with everyone. How do you think that's concretely changed the team so far in the spring?
I feel like we got a lot better from last year. You know, the team is more closer. I feel the chemistry being built very fast and very good. And we ain't people over here, position to position. We all competing. We all love each other. That's how it should be. And I'm looking forward to this season.
How tough is that on the offensive line? You guys, every down in the spring, you're working the same units. You get all of a sudden, the spring game, they split you guys. You're next to different guys you haven't been to all year. Is that a little tough of an adjustment?
Oh, that is no. It can't be a tough adjustment because, you know, anything happen. O-line is you got to be a man to play O-line. You know, so anybody can go down at any time. So we have to know. We have to be able to come in and pick somebody up. You know, you come in, you have to do that. You know, we got to be able to do that. And
have you seen a tangible improvement for you guys? I mean, really identifiable from where you were last fall to this spring?
Yes, but not as much as I want to. We have a lot to work. We got a lot of work to do still.
Man, how did it feel to be back in Doak in front of your fans and everything?
Felt good. I'm ready for Boise State. I ain't gonna lie. This was just practice to me. It was a game. I went all out, but I'm ready for Boise State. We got a lot to prove. Well, now we have a lot to prove.
Look at Joe.
What it is, Coop?
How do you feel about your How you feel about the spring?
Spring? I feel like I had a spring, man, but it ain't about me. It's about O-line. O-line, we have to get a lot better. Where we want to be, you know. Because we went through it, man. This is my third O-line coach. We went through it. And as an O-line, we feel that. And we need to get a lot better. And we got a lot to prove. Man.
Just so y'all know, I love Joe to the death.
I know you said just now that it's the third offensive line coach that you've had. How do you feel with the new offensive line coach?
I love him, Coach Williams. He's a mixture of the two I had previous. You know, he can be rowdy sometimes and he can be laid back and funny sometimes. He's different, but he's what we need. And I feel like behind him we can achieve a lot.
What's the biggest change that you've seen from him coaching you guys?
Biggest change? I can't identify one big change. I feel like as a unit, we did better this spring, but like I said, we got a lot of work to do.
Thank you.
What's been the biggest change for you in terms of offensive line? Is it just getting snaps consistent? I mean, you're one of the highest rated centers out of high school a couple years ago. Now you look like you're going to be the starter.
I got to be consistency, like you said, in all my play, every area, footwork, snaps, you know, all blocks, stand on the block, run your feet. When I get to the block, he's going to play in. You know, he's going to have to play in.
And how's the huddle different when you have James Blackman back there? I mean, what's he do for the offense as a leader?
As a tempo offense, we don't really huddle. But as we're on the sideline, yeah, you already know Black back there. He back there. You know, he going to be back there. He going to slam that thing, you know. And it's good having him. You know, we got faith in Black. We really have a lot of faith in Black. He led us through a great spring.
And how about tempo with you guys? We could notice a little bit. You guys are going faster than you were in the fall or last spring. What's that like for the offensive line to get up there quicker?
Oh, it's faster we go, the quicker we get off the field. That's how we feel about it, you know. And we trying to score every play. We trying to do all the work we can. It don't matter how fast we going. We'll go as fast as we can, as long as we can, as long as we put the ball in the end zone. That's gonna be our number one goal.
You guys seem to be doing that more seamlessly. You're getting lined up quicker, not as many penalties. Is that just a function of what Kendall Browse and what Clemens have been able to do with you guys to kind of simplify things?
Oh, yes. Coach Kendall Browse and Clemens and Taggart, I feel like they're working together to make this a great offense. Great offense. This tempo is done. It helps us a lot, you know, because once them D-linemen get tired, they slime, you know. We good, you know, and I love tempo offense.
You said that you guys had a good spring, but you keep saying that you can do better.
We can do a lot better.
After last year, is it just, are you guys hungry? Do you feel like you got something to prove?
I ain't eating in 3 years. Y'all know, I ain't eating 3 years, so of course we're hungry. I hope my fellow O-lineman has the same hunger that I do, because we have a lot to prove.
It seems like your snaps were more on target today. What's been the key for you to improve your accuracy?
I just have to, as a center, you have to think, but you can't worry, you know, and I worried a lot and, let me get this block, let me go all out on this block. It'll result in not focusing on the snap. You got to know, you got to trust and believe that the snap is going to be there, and that's what I had to do.
It's like you were rushing? to get it.
Yeah, and I was like more focused on the block than the snap, and that's one thing a center cannot do. You gotta start the play, you know, before you can block, you know.
Has Coach Clements taught that technique in a different way? So
It's some of the footwork for the center position is different with Coach Clements, but it was easy to pick up. The snapping is, you're gonna have to snap. Snapping is, however you can get it out there, you gotta get it back there, you know.
what do you think the offensive line did today?
I ain't really focused on the Garnet team as much as I should have, but, well, they was moving the ball. We was moving the ball. I feel like goal line, we struggled a little bit, and we have to fix that up because we got to get the ball in the end zone. We moved the ball, that's how, but we can be a lot better.
What do you guys have to do to be better?
We got to believe in each other, you know, no individualism. You know, we gotta work together as a unit. You know, we gotta get a good five out there. You know, we gotta learn how to. We gotta get people. You gotta know who you're working with to build up chemistry to work together to become great. So we gotta have to get a five, and you know.
Are you guys working on staying on your double teams longer?
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. We still, because we understand that in this tempo offense, we got a lot of play action. So the linebackers, they're gonna come to you eventually. If we stay on that double team a little bit longer, they're gonna come right to us. So yes, that's the key point that we try to improve.
That's different than last year, though, right? I mean, it looks like you guys are staying on them.
You're staying on them and run. If you get the linebacker, you get the linebacker. You feel, but that's still 3 yards if you don't, you know.
How do y'all kind of balance, you know, improving from last year's mistakes and then adjusting to like this year's tempo, or do you feel like you guys just kind of have to start from scratch with Coach Clements?
Yeah, we had to start from scratch because it's a different technique. He was teaching different stuff than Fry and Tricky, you know, and we had to start from scratch, but still, you know, we understand that the technique one's going to be there right off the bat. So he understood as long as we were playing with full effort, we was good at first. But now, that technique bad, you bad, you know.
Obviously, today you guys were mixed and jumbled as far as offensive line, but in practices, and it's the latter part of spring game, when you guys were first team group, how cohesive and good was that five? You were talking about finding the best five and working together like a cohesive unit.
We was doing good. We were doing really good this spring. Like we said, we got a lot to fix up. You know, we can seem like we're doing good. We're moving the ball, okay. But we left hitting yards over here. We left this. If you would have got that little piece of block, it would have been a touchdown. You know, we just working on those little parts. Understand that effort is got to be effort. Got to be. Today in the game, he did not say more effort. He said better effort. That's a big difference, you know.
Let's go 2 more.
I'm out.